Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to do a chalk test for you guys. I have been wanting to do a chalk test for a while. It's the middle of winter, but today is a fantastically perfect day, and it's only going to take like 5 or 10 minutes to do this. I should have done it a long time ago. I should have done it when I put the 40s on. I have this little shutter between 45 and 55. It's not death wobble. I used to have death wobble. Death wobble is when the steering wheel shakes to the point that it will throw you off the road, and the shaking will not go away unless you come to a complete stop. I don't have that. Mine just shudders a little bit and I can power through it. I can just speed up a little bit or slow down a little bit and the shutter goes away. And so my thoughts right now are that the tire pressure is wrong. And I've been putting less and less air in my tire every time I air up. And that has been kind of helping out. So I think that I'm getting pretty close to where I should be, but I want to do a little more scientific way of doing it other than just randomly picking amounts. And don't put the amount of air in your tires based on the sidewall. Don't read the side of the tire. That's max pressure. You don't want that. I'll show you how to confirm the correct amount. So here we go. I'm gonna go do the chalk test for you guys. Hey YouTube, so the first step is to find a big open parking lot. This is the parking lot I'm in. You have to be able to drive in a straight line in the parking lot. So what I've done is I have lined the Jeep up to these lines in the parking lot, and this parking lot's pretty empty, which is awesome. So you can see that I'm lined up there, and then I can just go straight down and follow the lines. I can just look out the window and follow all these lines to the edge of the parking lot. The next step on the chalk test is you go through and you need to put chalk on your tires. So this requires you to have chalk. So I have this Crayola chalk here, and from about right here to about right here, you'll see that there is chalk covering the tires. And it's very important that you try to evenly distribute the chalk across the tires. I did the same on the other side. We'll go back over here and we can look at these. To me, it makes more sense to do the rear tires, but I'm doing the front tires. But like I said, the main trick is driving straight. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drive straight a little bit, and then we're gonna see, looking at the chalk, what chalk is rubbed off, and that's gonna tell me whether or not they're inflated right. Hey YouTube, so I'm back, and we're going to look at the chalk now and see the results. So believe it or not, the only chalk that's not rubbed off is this little edge here and this little edge here. The tire wear is actually from about right here all the way to right there. So the air is actually pretty good. Even if I air down a lot more, this is beveled down, I don't think we're really gonna to get without airing a lot down. Now on this side, you can see it's a lot more closer to the center. So this side probably I need to let some air out of. This side's probably a little bit overinflated. I would kind of expect to have it a little bit more to the side. So I'm gonna take some air out, and I'm gonna see if that helps out. But it looks like I'm getting pretty close to where I need to be. And so before I had 40 PSI in here, and then I dropped it to 35, and then I dropped it to 30, and I think right now it's around 30 or 29. We can look at the dash, but I'm going to drop it even more and then just see when we redo this if that helps out at all. But it looks like basically I'm pretty close to where I should be. This is a little bit too much, but the other side looks perfect. So I'm thinking I need to be between 25 and 30. Hey YouTube, we're gonna do another pass of the chalk test. So basically the general idea is you put chalk on the tire, you drive in a straight line with it nice and dry, and then you look at the tire afterwards and you look to see if it's nice and evenly distributed. Hey YouTube, so we are at 23 PSI doing this chalk test. I'll let you see what the tires look like beforehand. I just want to see if there's going to be any kind of difference. I wasn't really planning on going as low as 23, but you can see basically you put the chalk on the tires, just going to drive straight in a big open dry parking lot, and then we'll look afterwards to see how the chalk looks. So we did our 23 PSI chalk test, and on this tire the chalk actually looks the same as when it was at 31s. I mean, I've done 23, 27, and 31, and to me, the chalk looks the same in all three cases. This tire, it looks a little better, but I'm not seeing that big of a difference in the chalk. You can see, this is the old chalk test from before, and it was up in here. And even with a new chalk test that I did in blue, it looks about the same. So Hey YouTube, so the conclusion I basically came up with was, for me, 29 PSI is fine. I don't really need to go much above that, and going much below it doesn't really buy me a lot with the chalk test. And then if you're wondering about like the whole how do you get rid of the dash warning on the dashboard, there you want to use your ProCal or whichever tool you have to adjust your computer settings. And what I mean by that is, like, if you have a lift kit in it or different gears, obviously you have something that you have used to tell the computer which gears you have or which tires you have. In there, there's a setting also to adjust the TPM, so you can pick which range you want the tires to be in. Anyways, please like and subscribe. Subscriptions really, really help the channel out a lot. Thank you.